Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That is degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice, just me going over some charts having fun. And so the chart behind me is for Chewy, CHWY. And I just want to go over that because I think some interesting stuff has happened recently, and it seems like we might have formed a bottom, but who knows? Yeah, I just wanted to go over that. So if we look at the chart here, we see this daily candle on October 12th where it dropped more than 7% and closed at $17.36 with a low of $17.32. And then a few days later, on October 18th, it was a very red day. There was some bad news that came out, and that news was on insider selling. So if we scroll down here, Stacy Bowman sold some shares at a price of $18.24, and that total is about $208,000, I believe. So really that's not that much, especially if you consider, you can't see my finger, if you consider the number of shares that she's held. It's a very small amount of that position, and she has been selling in the past, so apparently she just needs some money, maybe to buy a new house or have an addition, something like that. People sell because they need money, whereas they buy because they believe in the stock. And so she already has a lot of shares as an insider, and so I'm not really too concerned about her selling. And also, if we look at the chart here, this candle had a low of $17.14, close of $17.20. So while that is lower than this prior red candle day, it's not the lowest that the stock has been, with the 52-week low of $16.53, which would have been on October 16th, I believe. Let's see, the low 1659. The low was actually on October 20th. But if we consider the low that followed the big red candle on October 12th, we see the low of that day is 1676. So if I draw a horizontal line right around there, we can see that there has not been a close since that day below that low. And so that makes me think, maybe we've started to form a bottom with this. There's been, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points currently trading above this line. This day, which is October 23rd, which was Monday, yesterday, as I'm recording this, yesterday, October 23rd, opened below that line but closed above it. So there really hasn't been much action below that, other than really the close of the low of 1653 on October 20th, which was last Friday. So it makes me feel like there's a lot of upward potential with this. Of course, there is risk that it goes even lower, but just taking a step back, looking at the chart, we can see that there is this gap right here, with just the base of that being right around $25.50, and the fill of that gap being $26.83. So while we've touched this line many times at 1676, quite possible we break below it. And if we do, then I would think there's much more downside. But considering that we've held that for more than the past week, it seems like it might be forming a bottom. And with that, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below, like it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care.